Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto markets. In this video, I'll be going over ZK rollups, which at this moment in time is a very trending narrative in cryptocurrency. So I'll also be sharing my top ZK rollups coins you should be looking into. So if that does interest you, be sure to stick with me till the very end of this video. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And let the gains be with you. So at their very fundamental level, ZK rollups are Ethereum scaling solutions. So Ethereum has a hard time scaling. I'm sure everybody does know that at this moment in time. It can process a low number of transactions per second. There's a lot of network congestion, and gas fees are through the roof. If you want to do a basic swap on something like Uniswap, the main decentralized exchange on Ethereum, at moments in time it can cost you $100 to $200 for a simple transaction. And for many parts of the world, outside of the West, that's a lot of money. And even in the West, $100 is still $100. And to a lot of people, that's still a lot of money. And they really can't afford to be using the Ethereum Layer 1 blockchain. So that is why other chains have become so popular, such as Solana, Avalanche, etc. But now ZK rollups are here to save the day. So this article also does bring up Polygon Matic, which is the main Layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum. However, it's important to understand for Matic that it is not the same as ZK rollups because Matic is a sidechain. The transactions are not validated on Ethereum validator nodes, they are validated on Polygon Matic nodes. So it doesn't have that same level of security and decentralization as the Ethereum mainnet. And that is Polygon Matic's main critique. However, I'll be getting into this video how they are actually fixing this problem with ZK rollups technology. So Matic for sure needs to be on your radar. We talk about it a lot here at the Crypto Empire YouTube channel. Nonetheless, we'll be talking about Matic again in this video. Let's go on right now about what ZK rollups actually are. So we can go ahead and read right here. Currently, every transaction on Ethereum includes all computational data needed when interacting with a smart contract. As block space is limited, Ethereum can easily become congested, resulting in slow transaction confirmations and high gas fees. I'm sure we all have felt that before using Ethereum. So rollups offer a way to outsource computational data and send validity proofs back to the Ethereum mainnet. This saves block space and allows for transactions to be bundled together, further reducing the amount of data committed to mainnet. When transactions are bundled together, gas fees are split between many users. Rollups offer users near instant transaction speeds and can reduce fees by a factor of 50 to 200 while maintaining the security and decentralization of the Ethereum mainnet. So that is key right here. It maintains the security and decentralization of the Ethereum mainnet while layer 2 scaling solutions such as Polygon Matic use different validator nodes of their own chain, so they don't have that same level of security and decentralization, which is what this whole narrative is all about around ZK rollups. It is the scaling solution for Ethereum that you need to be paying attention to. Also, there are two different kinds of rollups. There are optimistic rollups and zero knowledge rollups. So just so you know, optimistic rollups, I'll explain it right now. Optimistic rollups assume that transactions sent back to the base chain are legitimate. Transactions only get rejected if someone watching the chain can prove that they are fraudulent by submitting a fraud proof. In other words, optimistic rollups take an innocent until proven guilty approach to validating transactions. So all the computational data that smart contracts use, they're sent off chain, they're processed, sent back to the Ethereum mainnet, right? And optimistic rollups assume that everything is valid, everything is all good. On the other hand, zero knowledge rollups, they flip that and they take a guilty until proven innocent approach when sending the data back to the Ethereum mainnet to actually validate it. So we can read zero knowledge rollups, also known as ZK rollups, generate cryptographic proofs that demonstrate transactions are legitimate when sent back to mainnet. Transactions are only accepted on Ethereum after the cryptographic proof is validated. Unlike optimistic rollups, ZK rollups take a guilty until proven innocent approach to validation. So we can go on and read in this article that optimistic rollups have seen a lot more adoption simply because they're easier to put together, not as much is needed to actually make them feasible. We can read that ZK rollups have not yet reached the same level of compatibility as their optimistic counterparts because ZK rollups have validity proofs accompanying every transaction. Their technology is more difficult to construct. ZK rollups have been deployed to handle simple tasks like direct transfers and trading. While integrating smart contracts functionality is possible, it has proven to be a lot more difficult. So that right there is what is taking so long for ZK rollups, but that is all changing very soon. Now, the first project you need to have on your radar is Starkware. And Starknet will be going live very soon. So this will be a smart contract platform where developers will be able to deploy their decentralized applications directly to it. This is going to be very big for metaverse gaming projects as well, because that requires a lot of data and high transaction speed. And Starkware and Starknet are going to be able to deliver that. So be sure to follow Starkware on Twitter so you stay up to date with all of the news, because this is happening right now. So you're in the right place at the right time. We'll see what does happen with Starkware. No token on the market for them just yet, but definitely pay attention to this project. Now, another project you need to be aware of that also doesn't have a token out, but there's talks about a possible airdrop, is ZK Sync. So ZK Sync solves Ethereum scalability with zero security compromises. We can see in the documentations, ZK Sync is a user-centric ZK rollup platform from Matter Labs. It's a scaling solution for Ethereum, already live on the Ethereum mainnet. So a lot of talks about an airdrop with this project. So if you're interested, you can connect your wallet, transfer some funds over, and make some transactions in case there is an airdrop. If you do want to see how to do that, a tutorial video, you need to let me know. If I see enough noise from the Crypto Empire community, I will happily make it a tutorial video. So be sure to let me know in the comments section down below. So those are two projects that are really kind of in development or already released, but don't have anything in terms of an asset live yet. The first coin you need to have on your radar when it does come to ZK rollups is an obvious one. It's Polygon Matic. So Matic is the main layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum, currently trading at $2.37. Market cap ranked number 14, $16.4 billion market cap. Now, Matic is a coin that I have covered extensively since I started my channel about 9 months ago. And this is a coin that just kind of keeps on giving. It's a gift that keeps on giving. And I do see Matic trading for much higher than $2.37 in the future. Not financial advice, of course, but we'll take a look at the price chart very quickly and go over the price action of what exactly is happening with Matic. So looking at Matic on the daily, we can see that Matic held up very well with the recent liquidation flash crash that we experienced a few days ago over here on December 4th. You can see I do have a trend line drawn on Matic that does go back all the way to April down here when we saw this major move up. We actually did call this here on the channel. I'll put a clip right here. So if you do want to be purchasing some Matic tokens, I would advise you, I'm not a financial advisor, but I would say that you want to pick up your tokens around the 30-cent area where this demand zone is. If we do see another drop back down into the zone, I would call that a buying opportunity, and I don't expect price to break beneath this level at about 25 cents. Nonetheless, we can see that this trend line has been respected many times in the past, and it's where price retreated to during that flash crash. And we had an epic bounce from there, another retest of the trend line. Now we actually hit my next target level at $2.44. My next target on Matic is just over $3. If we do see a pullback, this previous high that I have marked with a green line right here at about $2.13 does look like a good area to go ahead and dollar cost average into a position. And we can also see further pullbacks to the trend line just under $2 as well. But price is definitely respecting this trend line. It does look like it wants to go up higher and keep on pushing. This is a market leader at this moment in time, so look for any pullbacks. I would say dips are for buying, not financial advice. The best approach to take, of course, would be a dollar cost average approach. And the reason I bring up Matic in terms of ZK rollups, we can see this article from November 16th. Polygon launches a ZK Stark scaling solution for decentralized application development. So ZK rollups coming to Polygon Matic. And we can see right here, Polygon is having a ZK Day on December 9th, which is only 2 days away from now. We can read on December 9th, the Polygon team will join us to discuss the current state and future of ZK Starks and applications of zero-knowledge proofs. Join to learn about the Polygon ecosystem and a special exciting announcement live from the Polygon team. Some pretty big speakers, including Vitalik Buterin, will be speaking at this event, as well as all the Polygon founders and a lot of other notable people in the industry as well. So this is a big thing. Polygon incorporating zero-knowledge technology into their blockchain. Moving on, the second coin you need to have on your radar is another blue chip, and that is Loopring. So Loopring is a ZK Rollups Layer 2 decentralized exchange. We can see it's currently trading for $2.47 with a market cap rank of number 58 with a $3 billion market cap. All-time high of Loopring is $3.75. And we can read very briefly about Loopring. What is Loopring? It's a decentralized exchange built on Ethereum Layer 2 called ZK Rollup. It has both automated market maker based and order book based exchanges. We can see as a result, Loopring's throughput is as high as 2,025 trades per second compared to Ethereum's current throughput of 15 transactions per second. So it's much more efficient than the Ethereum mainnet. Definitely look into Loopring. This is a blue chip and it does fit perfectly into the ZK rollup narrative currently. And don't let the $3 billion market cap scare you, in my opinion. We've seen how billions of dollars can flood into assets very quickly, and Loopring is definitely not one to undermine. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price chart very quickly. So looking at Loopring on the daily price chart, we can see it did have a parabolic rise up at the end of October over here. And if we measure the move from the low to the high, it pumped up 926%. To current price, it pumped up 560%. So a parabolic move, and it did retrace during the crash right here to the previous consolidation high. And if I pull out the fib, that is actually the golden pocket. From the high down here to the low, we can see price came directly to the golden pocket before bouncing. Now, with a huge move like this, it could just continue ripping up higher. We've seen that many times across the board with many different assets, especially that this is a trending asset with a hot narrative. But we could see some more downside as well. If we do see more downside, the next level I'm looking at is in this demand zone I have drawn out from 130 down to about $1, and the 78.6 is right here at $1.10. So these are the levels I'm looking at. We do have support down here at about 160, 150, and then 110 down here is the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. Definitely have Loopring on your radar. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing continue violently uptrending. This is a blue chip cryptocurrency that is seeing increased adoption because of its scalability, solving Ethereum's gas fee issues. Have Loopring on your radar and have these levels checked out on your charts as well, and look for price drops into them. And of course, if we see any major sell-offs, we do have some levels. I'll mark these on the chart. These previous high at about 88.90 cents also look pretty good. So we'll see what the market does give us here with Loopring, but definitely have this one on your radar. Now moving on, the next coin in terms of ZK rollups you should have on your radar is Syscoin. Ticker symbol SYS, currently trading for 58 cents at rank number 218 in market cap with a $366 million market cap. So Syscoin has an all-time high of $1.14. We're 48.5% away. We can read very briefly what is Syscoin. So Syscoin offers fast, low-cost tokens, assets, and fractional NFTs secured by Bitcoin's own hash power, decentralized consensus model, and censorship resistance. Backed by 2,700 independent full nodes which participate in Syscoin's decentralized network at present, all of which are active and validate. Together they form the high throughput relay network used by Syscoin's ZDAG protocol. Has a patent pending. The platform offers the option of a permissioned layer 2 smart contract feature, Syscoin Notary, which is useful for regulatory compliance at scale, and much more. Its ambitious roadmap aims to define the next generation of decentralized ledger tech, leveraging zero-knowledge proofs to provide the best characteristics of Bitcoin and Ethereum in a coordinated and scalable Web 3.0 platform. So, huge project right here. Definitely have this one on your radar. We can go ahead and look at their website. Syscoin, the best of Bitcoin and Ethereum in one place. Syscoin combines the best of both worlds to bring you a network to build the most secure, reliable, and fastest Web 3.0 applications. Bitcoin Merge Mined and EVM smart contracts and ZK rollups, all in this smart contract blockchain. Have this one on your radar, Syscoin. Taking a look at their Twitter as well, always important to see what's going on within the community. We can see Syscoin currently has a following. They just cracked $100,000. This coin is getting very popular right now, so definitely look into this one. Catch all their updates by following them on Twitter. Let's go ahead right now and take a look at the Syscoin price chart. So looking at Syscoin on the daily, we can see it did top out up here at the start of December. So even before we saw the huge liquidity flash crash, this thing was starting to retrace after a huge parabolic rise up throughout November. Now, if I take my fib, I'm just curious right now, we can see it did go right to the 0.27 extension. If I took that previous all-time high down to the swing low it created, the 0.27 is exactly where it did stop out at the start of December. Now, if I take my fib again, but instead of using the extensions, I can use the retracement from this swing high down to this swing low right here, So I'll briefly explain why I'm picking this swing low. Basically, I'm measuring the move. I don't want to measure this move. I want to measure this swing. It swung down, came up, came back down, right? So there's two different moves in here you can measure. I'm using this bottom, this local swing low, as my bottom point for the fib. And we can see that with that flash crash, it did come right down to the 78.6 retracement level here, and it is currently holding above the golden pocket. So we'll see where this thing does find support. I wouldn't really try to complicate an approach to this asset. If you were interested in holding it in your portfolio, the best approach to take would be a dollar cost average approach. So not financial advice, but maybe look to have some bids over here in the golden pocket around 55 to 50 cents, and then some more down here at the 78.6 of this move around 47 cents. And if we see even lower down here from 40 to 30 cents, might not be a bad idea to just layer bids and average down your position if this thing does keep on dropping. But it could just kind of stabilize and start trending higher again, because this is the trending narrative at this moment in time. And this asset is now quickly gaining a lot of popularity. So we'll see if market participants do actually go ahead and really start aping into this one. But we are currently down from the all-time high. We're down 35%, so it's not at the high right now. If we look at the chart, if I draw a horizontal line, all these wicks going across, this tells us that there is a lot of supply and demand in this 50-cent region, 50 to 60 cents. So currently at a decent buying position, but again, you want to get the cheapest price possible, so look for any dips lower. Now moving on, another coin you should have on your radar in terms of ZK rollups is Immutable X. So Immutable X currently trading for $5.38, ranked number 114 in market cap with a $1 billion market cap. All-time high of Immutable X is $9.52. So this coin, this chain is only for NFTs and gaming. We can go ahead and read down here in the description. IMX is the native token for the Immutable X network, the first ZK rollup for NFT on Ethereum. So Immutable X, the first layer 2 for NFTs on Ethereum, experience zero gas, instant trades, and carbon neutral NFTs for marketplaces, games, and applications without compromise. Build your NFT business in hours with our APIs. So some big partners, as you can see, Galaxy Digital, shout out to Mike Novogratz, and it is powered by Starkware. So Immutable X is live right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the price chart of IMX. So looking at the daily price chart of the Huobi exchange, it was listed down here at 16 cents, and it immediately pumped up on the first day all the way to $7.98, and it is now trading for $5.19. So quite the parabolic run up on the listing. And if I take the fib, you can see it already nicked the 78.6 right here. All right, so we'll see if we do go ahead and test this level again down here at about $4.45. This did actually occur after the huge liquidation day. We had some downside follow through. It originally held the golden pocket. So price is currently sat between two fib levels. Again, the best approach to take if you want to trade this coin or hold this coin in your portfolio with the ZK rollups narrative. By the way, I should mention the coin that I hold out of these is Polygon Matic. That shouldn't be a surprise to any subscribers. I don't hold all these other ones that I'm mentioning. Nonetheless, for if you want to take this approach, if you want to take this asset in your portfolio, the dollar cost average approach is the best one to take without a doubt. So with that being said, from current price to the all-time high, it is down 45%. So if you want to take your initial position here, you're not buying the top, and then if we do go lower, you can simply average down. I would use these fibs as your guide in terms of where to place your bids. First one would be at 438. You could look to put it down here where these candle bodies closed at about 478. You can see this does look like a pretty key area. If I drop this down to a 1 hour, I guarantee you there is a demand zone where I drew that. Let's go ahead and check it out. Yeah, this is a huge support area over here at 475, I would call it. So you would just look to scale down basically on your entry if you are interested in IMX. Now moving on, one more ZK rollups coin you should have on your radar is ZK Swap. This is a lower market cap, the lowest market cap out of them all. ZKS currently ranked number 466 with a market cap of $102 million. The all-time high for ZKS is $11.24. Currently down 96% from that all-time high, and this did happen 10 months ago in February. So we can read about ZKS right here. ZK Swap is a layer 2 decentralized exchange based on the ZK rollup technology and using the AMM model. ZK Swap provides zero gas fee swapping and instantaneous confirmation, solving the scaling issues with peak total value locked over $1 billion. Unlike other layer 2 solutions, the withdrawal from ZK Swap to layer 1 is also very quick, taking approximately 40 minutes. It's currently live on Ethereum. ZK Swap will soon be implemented on the Binance Smart Chain, Hiko, and OKX chain. Hashtag layer 2 for all. So ZK Swap, have this one on your radar. Lowest market cap out of them all. Let's take a look at the price chart right now. So looking at the daily of this asset, let's actually go to a 3-day, get a better look. Clearly in a pretty steep downtrend at this moment in time. We'll see if we do get a trend reversal here, being that it is the hot narrative ZK rollups right now. So if I draw a trend line all the way from the all-time high over here at $11 back in February to current price, we'll see if we do get a break of the trend line. I can also go ahead and put another trend line like so, connecting the lows on the bottom. And we do form a bit of a descending wedge here. So we'll see if we do hold this support down here. Look for a dip down to about the 30-32 cent region, coming back into contact with the support level. And then what we want to look for with this is a bump and run, right? Breakout, retest, and start trending higher again with this narrative. But this is, of course, the lowest market cap, riskiest of all the coins that I shared in this video. But if it does hit, it will give the highest potential reward, potentially, not financial advice. But looking at this chart, I would just play the trend line that it has respected in the past. As you can see, one time over here back in May, and then again over here in September during that September low we had with all the China FUD. We'll see if we do get another test of this bottom trend line around 32 cents. I would look to basically scale in really down from 40 down to 32. Don't try to complicate this. Don't try to snipe the bottom. Simply dollar cost average. Lower your average down as price does continue to drop if it does, and then you're well positioned for the ride up. So you don't have to FOMO into anything. You're already positioned, you hold your bags, and you can just basically take profit on the way up. That's how you want to be playing this market. You don't want to be FOMOing into the green candles. You take your picks early, you let it play out, you take profit on the way up, either into whatever you want, whether that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, UST. That's your personal choice, what you want to take profit into, whatever asset you want to grow. Ethereum becoming very popular. A lot of talks about the flippening. We'll see what does actually happen. Nonetheless, these were my top. How many did I share? 4. Polygon, Loopring, Syscoin, Immutable X, ZK Swap. I shared 5 altcoins and 2 projects you should have on your radar, including Starkware and ZK Sync. Hope you enjoyed this video. So ZK rollups are quickly becoming the de facto scaling solution for Ethereum and all of its congestion issues. In this video, I shared with you what ZK rollups are, as well as some projects you need to have on your radar, and 5 coins that have to do with the ZK rollups narrative. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you let me know by leaving a like down below and also leaving me a comment. And if you are new to Crypto Empire, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all bell notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.